y'all. So y'all have a good time. I'm gonna give y'all a commentary today. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I have a Dissecting the Dead episode 1 gameplay commentary for you guys. Basically, I will be taking a character from The Walking Dead and talking a little bit more about them, and hopefully you guys will be up to speed about the character after I'm done talking. So let's start this episode talking about Carl. So this is Dissecting the Dead episode 1, and our first character we're talking about is Carl. So basically, in season 1, Carl was quiet, and he didn't have very many lines. He was kind of scared. And in season 2, he really was put to the test, and he really had to step it up for him and the group. And he was trying to, spoiler alert, he was trying to find his friend Sophia, and he really grew up a lot in season 2, and he had weapons training where he would ask Rick if it was okay to be trained with a gun, and then Rick and Shane would train Carl with a gun, and he got his weapons training. Unfortunately, near the end of the season 2, he went out by himself, and he tried to kill the zombie, and he couldn't shoot the zombie, so he just couldn't do it. I don't know why, but he couldn't do it. So then the zombie came back and completely took over the group, and now the zombie's a remaining member of the group. No, I'm just kidding. But the zombie did come back and eat a member of the group, and it really threw them off, and it led to this whole Shane and Rick fighting for survival thing, where they were led to the woods, and then Rick had to kill Shane. And then finally Carl, he gets a pair of balls and he shoots Shane when he was zombified. So there you go. And then season 3, Carl is a complete badass. Like, he kills zombies now like it's nothing. He eats them for brunch with a bowl of nails instead of cereal. He's a badass zombie killer, and so let's go into a little bit more here of how Carl went from this quiet kid to this badass zombie killer. And yeah, so growing up in the zombie apocalypse is probably not the best thing for the growth of a healthy kid. So obviously he's going to have some mental issues because it is a zombie apocalypse. So if you don't become insane, then there's probably something wrong with you, and you should go to the doctor and get it checked out right away, because obviously that would be a traumatic situation for anyone, and they wouldn't know what to do, really. And Carl is just like any other kid in the zombie apocalypse. He's scared for his life. And in season 3, I believe it was the last episode, Michonne showed up at the jail, and Carl was ready to pull the trigger on another human being. That's how protective he is of his group now. He doesn't care if you're dead or alive. He will pull the trigger, and he will shoot you if you threaten him. Especially if you're a zombie, he'll instantly just shoot you and not even give you a chance to talk or anything. But this isn't Talking Dead. This is Dissecting the Dead. So, yeah. Anyway, that was a little joke there. But speaking of Talking Dead, CM Punk was absolutely awesome on the Talking Dead. If you haven't seen that episode, go download it on AMC.com. It's pretty epic. But anyway, back to Carl here. Like I said, he's willing to shoot anybody that gets in his way, and I think that is something you have to you have to decide for yourself if you're wanting to stay on guard through the zombie apocalypse. You kind of have to just take no prisoners and kill anyone that gets in your way. So leave a comment below. What do you guys think on Carl's path of destruction? What do you think he's gonna do next? Do you think he'll just like try and kill members of his group and take over the group and protect his sister, Judith? So yeah, he has a new sister now, and this is something I want to talk about some more on this episode. Carl's main turning point, when you really see that he's grown up a lot, is probably when his mother is giving birth to Judith, and then he has to kill her before she turns into a zombie. That's probably the hardest thing for Carl to do, and in the end he had to do it. He was the only one that could do it, and he shot his own mom when she was turning into a zombie, but right before she turned into a zombie. So yeah, and Rick understood that he had to do it. He didn't really hate him for it or anything. He understood that it had to be done, and Carl was the only one, like I said, that could do it at the time. So he didn't want Maggie to do it. He said that she's my mom, so I'll do it, and that was the real turning point for Carl right there. That was where everything went downhill, and for the group, and for Rick especially, and also for Carl. And then after that, it was kind of like, the only thing that matters now is ensuring that his sister Judith will be safe. And here, one of those gremlin, whatever things they are, jumping on my face. Anyway, so that was the whole, that was the main point I want to make, was that it was really hard for Carl to do that, but he had to do it, and now if he can shoot his own mom in the face before she's turning into a zombie, then he could probably do it to Rick if the same thing happened to Rick. If Rick turned into a zombie, he would have to shoot his own dad or something. I wouldn't doubt it. Carl is a badass, so yeah, he would take the shot. And I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. If you were stuck in the same situation in a zombie apocalypse and you had to kill one of your own family members before they turned, would you do it? Yes or no? If you love the person, then obviously you would do it, because you wouldn't want to see them turn into a zombie. That would be just rude for both parties. And here, I jump out of the bus and get a max ammo. I'm so glad the bus didn't take off on me right there. So yeah, Carl is one badass, and he wasn't a badass in season 1, but now he's a badass zombie killer. And that's what the zombie apocalypse does to you, ladies and gentlemen. It turns you into a badass zombie killer. Either that, or you don't survive and you get bitten and you die and you turn into a zombie and then you eat people. So either way, it's a win-win situation. You can either turn into a badass zombie killer, or you can turn into a badass zombie and eat people. Either way, you are killing something, so everyone wins in the end, like I said. And here we're just going through this scary ass tunnel here. We have a party of 4 people, by the way, and this is the standard quality clan. And here I'm on the bus trying to regroup with the rest of my people here, because I told them to go on the bus ahead of us. We're going to stay back for a while and gain some more points. And that was a good idea, because we finally make it to our destination, and we finally meet up with our fellow brothers. And and then you'll see later on that I go on top of the bus, and then I jump down, and that was the worst idea I could ever have. Well, not the worst. I have done stupid things in Zombies before. Like, I've jumped off the bus, and of course the guy with the most money would get the teddy bear for the mystery box. But yeah, so if you like the Dissecting the Dead series, then please leave a comment below and tell me what you guys think of it. I will do more of these where I will talk about other characters. Next week's episode, I want to talk about Merle, because he's one badass character, Michael Roker, from The Walking Dead. So yeah, next week I will talk about Merle, and I hope you guys will like that episode, and maybe I'll even have like an intro to the episode too. I don't know. I'm going to be doing a lot of these, and here I get on the bus now, and this is where everything goes downhill for me. We have 3 people on top of the bus, and they tell me to jump down. I'm like, no, I've never been on top of the bus before. I don't want to jump down. One of you guys jump down. And they're like, no, we're staying up here, blah, blah, blah. And so then here they're all in my face, and they're telling me, jump down, jump down. So then here I jump down. And then it goes downhill from here. So here I jump down, and then Paxton jumps down. I'm like, what the hell, Paxton? You're supposed to stay up there. We need 2 people up there. So then I fall off the bus, and I try and run up the ladder, and it's too late. I'm stuck in the lava, and I die. And that is the end for me. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. And please leave a like if you liked the video. Please comment. I would love to hear feedback on how I did with talking about the characters from Walking Dead. And please also leave a comment below on who your favorite Walking Dead character is, and maybe I'll do a Dissecting the Dead episode for you guys about that character. So leave your comment below, and I would love to hear from you guys. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be giving away a free Nuketown Zombies map at the end of this week. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, guys, I will see you later. Peace out.